Okay, so for this video, I wanted to show you guys some clips of disgraced YouTuber Poetik
Frederick
Jallah's
Jallah is my real name.
glorifying and promoting the practice of buying prostitutes. Now that he's become rich, that is. And this is crazy because before Jallah started getting rich, before he started getting all these new views that he's getting, he would criticize such practices. But now that he's rich and powerful, he wants to actually partake in the exact thing that he used to say was evil. And I just thought this was so fascinating. This wasn't that long
But
ago.
here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick, okay? Powerful men with money pretending like they don't purchase it is crazy. Boston Richie is only popular when it comes to women because he brags about tricking, he raps about tricking, he brags about buying women. With all that money, man, with all that money, with all that resources, you've never went and got a high-end professional, spending a lot of money on them up front. So when you get with a man who openly brags about buying women with his money, bro, listen, bro, all these bitches, T-Row, they going for $75.
My
Popeyes. I
God.
can't help myself, man. All they wanted was $150 and a three-piece from Popeyes, 2 biscuits, 1 Sprite. Then you can't really act shocked if he treats women like his property. Boston Richie is somebody who spends a lot of money on women, brags about it. What if the girls you're dealing with, like they all acting up? You want to deal with a professional, you go ahead and get a high-end professional, tugging and pulling at a price. Like, come on, homie. Listen, buying box is a rich man's sport. These dudes are not just giving out these extreme amount of money because they're good guys, bro. No, they do it for power and control. I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm climbing up in this world, bro. Powerful men with money. Yeah, I've been on some, you feel me? I've been on some using my power to, like have my way down, which is powerful men with money, power and control. You think Vlad wants to go out to the bar on a random night and pick up a random chick at the bar and bring her back to the spot? Or do you feel like Vlad wants to work with a professional? You think Vlad want to risk going on Instagram and picking up a random girl on Instagram that may or may not know some rappers who don't like him and then come back to his foot? Nah, man. I don't think anybody in that room has never purchased the box.
So that's really crazy. And Jallah, and I want to explain what's going on. So Jallah has this new audience. He's got this giant resurgence in viewership on his channel because of the Chud the Builder controversy. Jallah used to be the only person that would pay attention to Chud the Builder on the internet and make videos about him, and they actually collaborated. Chud and Jallah collaborated on a stream at least one time. But what ended up happening is Chud the Builder got into this situation where he got arrested and became international news. And then Jallah pretty much struck gold with this because he was the only one with any real content on Chud the Builder available on YouTube. So his channel experienced a giant influx in viewership right around the Chud the Builder, and he started making video after video. He made 36 videos in 30 days. What? On Chud the Builder. So now he's got this brand new audience, and he knows it too. And he knows that if they do any sort of digging or go back a couple of months, they're going to find that he was recently outed and caught for being a John, for being a frequent trick in the streets of LA. So he needs to make it look like, oh, he was rich. That's why he was doing it. It's completely normal to do this because he's rich, right? He's not a normal person like you. He's rich. So he plays by different rules.
Listen, bro, I went and got rich, right? And if y'all think I ain't give a fuck before,
But he forgot that before he was rich, he was saying that rich people using their money and power to buy women are evil.
What? It's simple as that, okay? If you don't got the paper to buy the box, don't buy the box, man. All right, don't buy the box, man. Bro, you know these women are scam artists. Bro, you know when you dealing with somebody of that, like, bro, they is scam artists. They are finessers. They're thieves.
So this is really weird. So they're all thieves. They're all scammers. They're all dangerous to be around. But he says that why would anyone want to deal with a girlfriend or a wife when they could get a professional? What? But then the professionals are all scamming thieves. I mean, this Jallah is really confused. And you can tell that he's speaking from experience. This is the frustration on his face tells it all. He's gone through this. He's tired of it. He's tired of having to pay extra for his, hush money.
It's simple as that, right? But you're going into this knowing they're thieves, knowing they're scam artists, knowing you feel like they're to finesse. So yeah, they might try to finesse an extra 2, 3, 4, 500 if they know you got it like that, right? But do not go into this interaction if you don't got the paper.
So this is almost sounding like bragging about being a trick, about being someone who has to pay women for their affection to achieve personal gratification. This is insane. He's like, don't do it unless you got the paper. That is disgusting.
Because what are your options here? Get finesse for an extra $500, maybe $1,000, or have stories like this told on Vlad and social media forever. Because now, guess what? She's in a lobby embarrassing you, making it very clear.
Like he did. So Jallah, this happened to Jallah. He's speaking from experience. He's warning his fellow elites because this happened to Jallah. He was severely embarrassed by a prostitute. Look at
like
this.
he got drawers on.
Get off that. That shit made me want to throw up.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, man.
They gonna flag us for that for sure. He gonna flag us. What was he?
The chair that Flacco sat in.
Flacco sitting in the chair, butt naked, bare naked.
Ghost Ride, Ghost Ride, Ghost Ride.
Looking like a black Teddy Graham in that motherfucker. Boy, Flacco from the back, man. Flacco let her get you like that.
Chalk up to the game, bro. Chalk it up to the game. The extra $500 they might try to finesse. They might tell you, hey, bro, it's $500. You get there now, it's $1,000 because it's you. Right? Y'all get done, it's $1,500. Hey, bro, I have to go sideways. Now it's $2,500.
He paid $2,500 for the box.
You just got to deal with it if you are Aries Spears because you are a celebrity. You put yourself in that position to deal with a con artist and a scammer like most of these women are. You got to deal with it. You can't be in a lobby arguing.
Jallah seems highly experienced in this. This is insane. And imagine being Aries Spears and you got this Jallah lecturing you about how to participate in high-end prostitution. What? This is insane. How is this relatable to Jallah's audience at all? This is really strange.
My audience and like people who watch me, they relate. Yeah, they relate to that. They relate. Like most of these women are. You got to deal with it. You can't be in a lobby arguing, like negotiating, right? Nah, bro. You just deal with the finesse, man. Right? And never see them again.
Wow, so Jallah's given other rich people the game. What? That is really something. So let me just summarize. If you are a celebrity, you would have to be out of your mind to go out and meet someone because the person might know some rappers and they might expose you or try to come get you. But it's perfectly safe and a much more reasonable alternative to meet with a scamming, lying, thieving prostitute who actually would know some gangster rappers and then deal with them and allow yourself to be extorted and finessed by them and then just charge it to the game, charge it all to the game. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we're dealing with here. And this is what I need people to understand is that we're not dealing with a normal person. What we're dealing with is a Jallah.
Frederick Jallah is my real name.
So Jallah needs this to be viewed as normal behavior because this is what he's been caught doing. And had he never been caught doing it, he wouldn't have ever been a pro-prostitution. He would have never gone down this route had he not been caught. So now he needs to make it normal, normalize it, glorify it, say this is what everyone does. But this doesn't really fit with Jallah's new sort of identity that he's made for himself with this new resurgence on his YouTube channel. He's got all these new viewers that think that he's pro-women and pro-black and everything. But he's not. He's actually just pro-grift. And even a blind man can see that Jallah is grifting and that this isn't okay.
I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about. And how dare you cover the Hoover indictment and you purchasing and you furthering the human trafficking movement.
Now, Jallah is open. I'll give him that. He's open about what he's planning and what is on his mind with his power. He loves the power. He loves to hold power over women so that he can use them to have his way with them. And this is coming from the Jallah, his damn self.
I got dogged out, man. So for me, so we doing all the dogging now, man.
What she do? Take you to the restaurant, make you order enough food for her and her boyfriend, and then say she was gonna eat at home?
Man, took all my money, you feel me, and then violated, you feel me, but
Why you keep letting people take your money?
no, that's the same girl, so like, yeah.
Hold on, so you gave the same girl another chance to take your money again?
No, I'm saying, ever since that situation that you know about that like we won't say, yeah, I've been on some, you feel me, I've been on some using my power to, like have my way down, which is...
So Jallah loves the power. And what he means by power in this context is, at No Jumper is that he had the power to bring new talent onto the show. So if Jallah liked you, if you were nice enough to Jallah, there was a chance that you could be offered a job. And so it sounds like Jallah's openly bragging about using this power of his to pick up women. And I want to show you a clip of an example of what it looks like. I mean, look at this clip and you tell me what Jallah's thinking about.
Man, listen, man, this been amazing, man. Please listen, yo, come back and host like the news sometimes, feel me? Right. We do like the news live streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where we just talk about just random topics and shit, feel me?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. And you please come back, you feel me? Whenever you want to come back.
He said you? He said you? Baby, please come back.
Please come back. Right,
This nigga turned to Barry Manilow. Please, baby, please.
Folks, man, big folks in the cut. It's a scary sight. Like, subscribe, comment, man. We're out of here, folks.
So, I mean, it looked like the spider had found himself a fly. What? Didn't it? Didn't it look like he was really trying to make her think like maybe like Jallah could give her an opportunity to grow into a star. He can make her a star. He can fucking... So Jallah is, I mean, that's out of control. And we've seen him joke and laugh about how funny this type of practice is.
Interviewed some chick, academics interviewed some chick who said the house phone guys fucked her for an opportunity to get interviewed. And on No Jumper, and
y'all should have followed that model. All y'all should be running through me. I'm gonna bring you on No Jumper. What the hell? Hey, women don't want virtue. They don't want chivalry. They don't even want honesty. They've made that clear.
They getting hit to be on.
And I love how Jallah brought that up and knew about that, and it was on his mind like that. It really shows that it's on his mind a lot. That power that he has, he could potentially get meaningless sex out of women for hopefully a spot. He doesn't even have to promise them anything. Just having that power is what he wants. And so I just wanted people to know about the Jallah because he's got this new audience now. He's this racist slayer that he fancies himself. Like he's this new identity that he's made for himself where he's this pro-black, pro-women, anti-racist. He tears down all the racists across America.
I speak on white supremacy. I cook them. I cook the racist white dudes.
Now, let me just play this clip from Jallah's channel from yesterday where he's criticizing this group of racist comedians for their racist jokes. And this is sort of what Jallah does now. This is his new shtick.
Oh, that guy had enough.
Sit down, sir. Sit
Real
down.
nice, Timmy.
Come on, buddy. Come back. It's okay.
Come on, dude. So what?
Let's
Man,
cut
all
that.
kinds
Let's
of
fucking
colored
cut that.
people go to jail. White people, that's why there's wars in jail. Everyone's white, Asian.
McCusker is genuinely autistic. There's a chance that he just doesn't feel things when people have emotions in front of him. I met his wife backstage. She's a bitch. I gotta be honest with you. She was so mean. It was insane.
That's crazy to say.
Yeah, because she's black.
Those are the jokes that made the edit. Those are the jokes that made the edit. Do you understand that for Tony Hinchcliffe, right, to be a part of this, and for them to cut out certain things because it was just way too edgy, way too racist, do you understand the amount of racism that had to have been spewed for them to cut it out the show? There are jokes, and then there's disrespect. They could probably pass off the racism thing as, oh, don't be sensitive. This is just jokes, too, I guess, even though I'm saying there's no excuse for it. But if you want to pass it off as jokes and Matt saying, man, bro, I can't really trip because, I'm going to look crazy. Hi.
So that's what he does now. He panders to his new anti-racist audience that he got from his Chud the Builder coverage. And by the way, Jallah used to collaborate with Chud the Builder back like months before the national headlines when Chud the Builder shot that guy. Jallah used to make content with Chud the Builder, and he was very friendly with him. I'll play you a clip.
They're saying, oh, yeah, bro, you can't be a wigger no more and say that word. You can't say that around us. We'll beat you the fuck up. So I got fired over saying, nigga, I'm just doing the speed limit.
Wait, though, right? Yeah, so, okay, so.
Yeah, you call me a nigga, I'm gonna beat your ass.
So Jallah used to platform Chud the Builder, and this was long before Chud the Builder had even any attention drawn to him at all. The attention came from when he got in trouble. And this is what caused his focus to be against anti-racist talking points and pandering to this new anti-racist audience he got from the Chud the Builder coverage. But this isn't who Jallah really is. Jallah isn't anti-racist at all. He's actually pro-racist. He actually used to use that. I mean, this is what Jallah used to sound like years ago.
Now, if you don't know, man, Mo3 was shot on the highway, and his alleged killer was Contrell Dewan White. That's the name of a Negro if I ever heard one. That nigga was born for crime, man. Now check it out, man. Kewan Dontrell White.
Somebody mama
raised 4 hooligans, gang members who are no good for our community.
But why she had to raise them that way? They probably turned out that way.
Listen, if you birthed 4 niggas who is gang banging and killing people, why the do you deserve to live in a peaceful environment, right? You raise them bastards, right? Like, hey man, hey, hell nah, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying,
right?
Right?
I feel like with like white folks, like they both understood or understand like it's not gonna go as far, right? Like for example, like if like this interaction, if you implement 2 Negroes in this interaction, bro, like it's not, things are gonna escalate, right? Like, cause the threshold for what's acceptable isn't really there when it comes to 2 Negroes interacting, right? In the city of Atlanta, where it's nothing but grade A dusty Negroes, but nonetheless, right? And this is why I don't hang with Negroes after 5 p.m. That is stamped, that is solidified, bro. Keep them folks from around me. I can say the word coon in reference to a big lip, pink low, Sambo Negro who's a sellout. I can say that. I'm black. Whoa. It's 29, blonde hair, blue eye.
Racist, bro.
Yes.
What's your job? Wait.
Yes.
A 5'9", blonde hair, blue eye, little white boy in some polo shirt, slacks, and some Birkenstocks walking towards you at 9 p.m. evoke the same fear in you as a 6'1" black man in a Nike Tech?
I'm gonna
Man, stop that. Harry Spears brought the Igaboo Pookie activities to an established, civilized platform so much. So now we see why these Igaboos grow up being burdens to societies. Igaboos like Jaden Dandridge didn't just wake up one day and Igaboo. No. He grew up in a household of scallywags with no accountability.
So that's crazy, right? It sounds a lot different than what he sounds like now, and I want people to know this. I want about 100,000 people to know that Jallah did not criticize the cuck for his racist remarks. He never made a video. Why didn't he make a video about this cuck? Jallah refuses to criticize this white person for his racist rhetoric because Jallah likes him.
Drinking, taking shots, and I used Chud the Builder inspired language about myself to say that we were chimping out. I don't think that that is racist. I think that, if anything, I was comparing myself to an actual chimp.
So the cuck is staunchly defending his use of this term, and he says it's because it's okay to use horrifyingly racist terminology against white people. It's totally fine. Which is completely psycho, because you can make the same argument about the N-word with the hard R. I was talking about myself. How is that racist? So the cuck is very stupid. He's incredibly racist. He grew up very racist, and Jallah won't call him out. Okay? I need people to understand
that is racist. I think that, if anything, I was comparing myself to an actual chimp. And I don't think that there's anything offensive about reappropriating the language of our oppressors, which should be relatable. You, as a proud N-word sayer, you're reappropriating the language of your oppressor because it's emboldening. And when I say that I be chimping out, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I never even heard of it.
But can you imagine the magnitude of racism that was in that building and room?
I've never heard a black person say that it would be offensive for me to say it about myself. I understand why Chud the Builder using it against black people is offensive, but for me to say it about myself, it would be like me saying, like, hey, I'm a barrel of monkeys. Don't call yourself a monkey. That's offensive.
I'm a barrel of monkeys isn't a known racist term. This is the stupidest I've ever seen the cuck. The cuck really is reaching here for something that isn't there. The logic behind this is like non-existent, but we'll continue.
That's being insensitive though to people that what he's.
I didn't even know that black people were sensitive about that.
Black people are some of the most sensitive people.
No, but it's also because black people have been dehumanized by being compared to apes and monkeys all throughout history.
So the cuck changed the argument to now it's edgy humor. And why is it edgy then? If this is a completely non-racially motivated term that you're using, that's completely, you had no idea it meant anything racist, well then how is it edgy? You had no idea how racist it was, remember?
I didn't even know that black people were sensitive about that.
So Jallah's silence on this was deafening. Why didn't he care about this? Why isn't this something that Jallah called out? And it's because, again, I told you, Jallah doesn't care about any of this. This is all panderment.
Don't give a damn if it's jokes or not. They'll look at me, huh? Babe, you like You let that white man talk about like sleeping with me, putting his penis in me? What?
So he cares about women and he cares about, racism, but he likes the cuck who is a racist porno guy.
What?
So this is really strange. And Jallah used to make jokes about putting his, let me just play you the clip.
And I got comfortable and started typing, and I let a little groupie take a little pic, man. That's not embarrassing to me, bro. I stuck heavy beefsteak in her, man. There are jokes, and then there's disrespect. All they wanted was $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes. I stuck the heaviest of the beefsteak in her.
So Jallah has no respect for women. He views them as objects to be paid for and stuff. So it's really confusing. We see this double standard. It's like, does he only care about women when it's in a racial context on his channel? What? So that he can make videos and make money? Jallah just seems like a very terrible person. And this is why we make videos, because it's very important that people know. So thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing to the Patreon. It's only $3, cancel anytime, and there's hours and hours and hours of content available that's not available on YouTube. So please check that out, and I'll see you on the next one.